Hello everyone, and welcome back to Valhalla. I believe, yes, so today we did get charged $8,000 for our bill. Have a nice day, yeah, thanks. 8,000 fucking wings out the door. That's lovely. But her power didn't get cut. Gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. And that's just power. That's terrifying. That's expensive. Have a nice day. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? I don't know, that's a pretty lame name. I don't know. Sorry to all the Bills out there, but you should have, I don't know, chose a different name at character select. Okay, I have no idea what I've read here, so... I know I've read this one. I don't remember Grand Slam Fighters, though. So I will read this. Amazing how I know all the words and yet understand nothing. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF recently. It's a really solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave more importance to the mid-card. Are they forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. It is, but it's very entertaining at the same time. It's like a play version of an action thing, I guess. I don't know. It's just very fun to watch, in my opinion. Now, I don't watch too much, personally, but when I do watch something on TV or something, it'd probably be wrestling, just because there's effort put into it to make it entertaining for an audience, and, you know, you have to respect that to some degree. I believe I did read this. It's for nerds? Or just, yeah, I remember reading that. Okay, and anything from you? No, still the same. The Augmented Eye. Update, Lilim receiving, and Nanomachine rejection is taken. Battle Warrior Julianne returns. Well, this, looks like it's gonna strike a... pretty bad. Yeah. Nerve here. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protest, wrote the observatory. Protests caused by the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Yeah, I wonder if she's among those 80. You never know. We don't know. I don't know how long ago she died. I don't think her sister mentioned, but she might be. Model Warrior Julianne returns. Is that a tear in your eye? No. Oh dear. This February, the classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of which city citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes that have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with their kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Huh. Interesting. And Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Okay. Looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for this investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Well, that's, yeah, that's pretty spooky. Or a made-up story. You never know. That is interesting, though. Very interesting. And I believe that is everything we have to read. So yeah, let's jump into this. Let's go to work. We are ready. It is the 24th of December. We're getting pretty far in. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. Yeah, I didn't feel that on most days. Kind of in the middle. It's not great. You can't say you feel especially terrible, but it's alright. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds, so if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are good for Gil. Hey, you're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's 3 of us. The dog. You're invited, Titty Hacker. You invited Tiggy Hacker. That's a way to put her name. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more, the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. Yeah, that's true. I'll be in my office. Call me if anything should arise. Alright. Just gonna keep this the same as always. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, BTC bar. Okay, we get some new faces. Interesting. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? Huh, what the hell, I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brancini, please. Right. The girl asked for a Brancini, the Lilum freaks me out. Does she? I guess. Anyway, Brancini. Oh, I've been waiting to mix a drink for a while now. 6 of those. 3 of those, and a Karmatron. I'm just gonna give her a normal sized drink. Here is your Brancini. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vala, or Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is? Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called, Yik? Y-I-I-K? Bartender? Ah, that cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh, yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? Wait, what? That's kinda ominous. I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. I'll ask for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaking me out. Okay. Well, you know, I have no reason to give you anything else, so... I don't think you hinted at anything, and I can't give anything to the Lilum. There's no option to, so... Let's give you a bit of alcohol. There you go. Aged. Oh, aged. Mixed. Here you are. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? You'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 80s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Diddy, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Diddy is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. He got tased. Oh god. You'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. You'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. Oh shit. I mean, I've seen people tase for less, but yeah, wow. Okay. At least it wasn't a Franco-Belgian comic opinion this time. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. Are you okay? I just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Now we did read about this in the article earlier, that things are going weird with Lilum right now. Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, she did have a drink that cheered her up. Shit, I remember what it was too. It was one of these. I remember. I was pretty sure it's either a sweet or a girly drink, I believe. Alright, so that took me longer to find than I expected. I had to go quite a bit back, but yeah, so it is a piano woman. It was a sweet drink, I was right on that front, but I was wrong. It wasn't Sparkle Star, it was Piano Woman. I had to go check. So it's a good thing I did go watch back a couple old recordings, but I had to go further back than I thought I would. Anyway, yeah, that's the problem with having a jump in, you know, like, it's been 2 months since I recorded, just about, so yeah, unfortunately, I will have to go check things like that. But I knew she had something that she liked, and I knew it was a sweet drink, so a piano woman. That's what I'm going with, at least. I'm fairly sure this is what she likes. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3, 3, 5, 5, 2, aged, mixed, and here you are. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? Yeah, that's what I thought. I did? Wait, I did. You actually remembered such a thing. I'll admit, I didn't 100% remember. I had a vague idea, but that's the loveliness of recording all this, is I could go back and check real quick. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Oh shit, yeah, that could be true. Well, this is awkward. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everybody about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug a night is usually one of my most expensive services. Or a hug night. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Zaina told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. You want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilum, really understand death? Sort of. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of the nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't dissipate humans unless it's about hurting them, and you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure the first AIs were just helpers and tools, but how could those laws still apply after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were reduced versions of all his ideas. However, many authors afterward took them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter, I guess, if they should be followed like that. If someone wants to instill them like that, then that's the way they'll be treated. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. The mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's like 4 play. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? I already gave you the piano woman. So, this has to be something else. It would be something sweet. I think it would be anything sweet, wouldn't it? You just like sweet drinks. So, yeah, I guess a Sparkle Star would work. I'm just going with the Sparkle Star. That's the sort of drink I could imagine her going with. And mixed. Here you go, Sparkle Star. And what about this? Yep, just nice. You always order either sweet or girly drinks. It was a no-brainer. That's what I figured. Girly and sweet drinks for a sweet girl. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come, if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar. The way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, or guardian, asked me to go home on a Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? The whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they've deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I have reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make sure the collective source grows faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh, dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter, a contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't though, or at least, not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something, or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing, a daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that roleplays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up though. Keeping in mind at least, maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know though, I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Man, we are almost out of save spots here.